Okay, we're going to skip to the song. We're going to play a little of the song.
Have you ever been the new kid before? You'd walk in a room, feel so alone. You look around, you see everybody's face. Deep inside, you're just begging for someone to say hey. But don't be afraid. Hey stranger, what's your name? Come on and walk with me. I'll take you on this journey, and then we'll go. Stranger, stranger, you are no stranger to me. Stranger, stranger, you are no stranger.
Okay, because you have little time, we're going to replay the letter of the song and we're going to jump. Oh, today I forgot to.
I was gonna say.
Today we are speaking with the one and only ELI DACS.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
My famous neighbor over there. My famous neighbor podcaster, Yehuda. Exciting. Exciting to finally be here.
Yeah. Where do you grow up and where do you live now?
Yehuda, I grew up.
Where do you live?
Oh, I was gonna say your address too, but I grew up right next door to this man over there, Yehuda Liebman. Frockaway, born and raised. Now I currently live in Frockaway as well.
Okay. Where do you go for elementary school and for high school?
I went to ELI DACHS in Frockaway for elementary, and for high school, I left in middle of towards the end of high school to.
You left in the middle of high school.
No, towards the end. I left 12th grade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you go to base graduate or did you go to college?
I went to base med.
Yeah, well,
I started off in Grown-ups in Frockaway. Then I went to Kivas and Marbina 2 years.
And you went to college?
I didn't go to college, no. Hoping
Oh.
hoping singing works out for me that I don't have to go to college, you know?
Yeah. What did you do after base graduate?
I started my music career and I was a dorm counselor in Waterbury.
Oh. At what age did you start singing?
It's a very tough question. Is it singing professionally? I started singing when I was 6 years old. I started singing and writing my own music. But when I started professionally, I think was in when I 12th grade, maybe first year.
How many albums do you have out now?
Is that a trick question? I have 0 albums out. I'm currently working on one, but it's taking a little bit of time. But
you have no albums out, and
no.
you're the famous ELI DACS.
Yeah, yo, don't rock me right now. What are you doing to me? Come on. No, I don't have any albums out, unfortunately. I, I just
You should. Are you related to Slimy Dad?
yes. By the way, every wedding I do, any event that I do, everyone always asks me, "Are you related to Shami Dax?" I say, yes, he's my fourth cousin. I have it on speed dial. I know, you know, fourth cousin, Shami Dax. But I'm close with him. He's a person.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's the best.
You know, he was my first ever interview on this channel.
Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah. Um.
That's a big name for a first interview, though. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I like that.
Yeah. He is a very big name. And you are the second big name. Don't forget you're the second.
Nah, nah, nah.
What? No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Um. What is your favorite song of all your singles?
Oh wow, that's tough. That's tough. Wow. Um, can I have like different types of
You can pick. You can say I don't want to say. You can say one song. You can say all of them.
I love all of them. Baruch Hashem. Make it simple like that. Easy and simple like that. I like all of them
Yeah,
because
simple.
they're not from me. They're from Hashem. So I like all of them.
Yeah. Um, what do you do when you are not performing?
I work. I actually work 9 to at Mark's Home Care
Uh,
for my legendary boss, Brian Steinmetz and Michael Gant. Shout you guys both out. Legends.
Um, who did you get inspired by to start singing?
You ready for this answer? You ready for this answer?
Who is it?
Yeshiva Boys Choir.
I thought you would say Benny Friedman.
I would go with my family when I was 5, 6 years old, and we'd go to the Shiva Boys Choir concert, and I would dream of being on the stage. And after we would go to the car and back home, I would start writing music when I was 6 years old. I Shiva Boys Choir and Miami Boys Choir was the inspiration actually. Yeah.
What about your cousin, Slimy Dad?
I was a kid. I didn't really music at the time. I was more into Shiva Boys Choir.
Oh,
Udo, you're trying to get me over there again. Come on.
yeah. Yeah. Um, are you coming out with a new song or album?
I am. Tough question. I should be coming out with an album. Um, it's in the like 6, 7 songs. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it because nowadays not a lot of people like the full albums. I just released them all singles like. But yeah, very soon, Richard Sherman.
Okay. At what age did you start performing live?
10th grade.
10th grade, you start. What happened in 10th grade?
I had a good friend of mine back in the day. His name is Chaim Applebaum. He would play keyboard. He's super talented. I'm not really sure what he's up to now, but he's super talented. He would get like these gigs, like these bar mitzvah dinners, and he would always put me on the jobs. 10th grade, I was very young.
Before we go on,
I actually
may I ask,
I owe a lot. I owe a lot to Chaim Appelbaum. He started me off on gigs. So
may I ask, how did you come up with the song "Stranger"?
yes. Oh, you want the backstory?
Yes.
Okay. Basically, when I was my whole life, I was in the same yeshiva. My dad was the principal, so everyone knew me growing up. Like knew my father. I had 4 older brothers. So knew my name. I never had a hard time like fitting in with like I never was a new kid. That's never was a new kid, and my first time being a new kid was in Waterbury, and it was very scary for me. Never witnessed that before, and I kind of just like started like getting in my own head and freaking out and like just like shying my way in my room and just not coming out. And uh, and a couple of my now my good friends at the time I didn't know them, and they came over to me and they introduced themselves and they made me feel very comfortable. They're like, "Oh, I heard you sing. I heard you have a good voice. Let's sing together." And it was just something for them to do, but for me, it was like the whole world for me, and that made me feel so warm and comfortable. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this for other people. So when a new guy would come to yeshiva, I would introduce myself to them, walk them around yeshiva, make them feel comfortable, because it's just so simple. That's I wrote a song about.
Yeah. Who did you sing it with?
Which stranger?
Yeah.
It's basically all myself. Yosef Ginniger, wow, Yosef Adele and Zevi Ginniger did a lot of harmonies and one melody. They're also super talented. Check them out. Yosef Adele, Zevi.
What? Who were? Who was in the music video with you?
Yeah, Zevi Ginniger, Yosef Adele, Dave Levinger. I actually wrote the song with Dave Levinger. Dave Levinger wrote the chords behind it, and we wrote it together. Sorry, shout out.
Okay. Who did you sing with and who did you perform with?
What does that mean? Like who?
Who did you sing with in the studio and who did you perform with on stage?
I don't get the question. Like someone like
In studio, who did you sing with? And on stage, who did you sing with?
in this song.
No, on in general.
Oh, I mean, Baruch Hashem, I've been to the studio a lot, and I've been on stage a lot. So I don't. Sorry, I don't know the question. I'm sorry.
Okay, who did you sing with and who did you perform with?
Like anyone, I could say anyone.
Yeah, anyone.
The well, off the top of my head, Joey Newcomb. Uh, wow, blinking out. Barry Weber once. Shlomo Guri a lot. Moyo Orlovsky a lot. Who else? Who else? Shmuel Younger. Shmuel Younger at a wedding. That was fun. That was actually Shmuel. Levi Falkowitz. Levi Falkowitz. Yeah. Honestly, I can't think of any more right now.
Okay. Where did you perform in your career? Where did What countries have you been to?
I've been to Berlin, Croatia, and London.
Oh, you're just starting out.
I mean, I did Croatia last Pesach. I did London 2 summers ago, a camp concert in London, and Berlin. I did a wedding there.
I see you're just starting out. You didn't go to Mexico yet. You didn't go to Israel.
No, not yet. We're getting. Well, let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope.
Yeah,
I have to practice my French. Oh, my Spanish. Sorry, my Spanish. I gotta practice.
Spanish.
Buenos dias, my friend.
French too you need to go to.
Yes, I would love to go to
What kind of clientele do you service?
all
Who
clients, all types, all types.
non-Jewish?
Oh no, not no, all type of Jewish clientele.
Oh, um, how do you come up with your songs?
Hashem just sent it to me. I would have a feeling, an emotion, and I would just beg Hashem to help me on, and he would just, I guess, form. Then I put it out as a messenger from him.
Before we, do you have any funny stories about traveling to a show or a wedding?
I'm sure I do. Let me. Yes, I was actually flown out to LA, and they asked my friend. It's like a year and a half ago. I asked one of my friends. Uh, I was going to LA for Shabbos, and then
Yeah.
Shabbos gig and a Shabbos gig and a Monday night. I went with Zevi Ginniger, and we asked one of our friends to bring us to the airport. And on the way to the airport, his tire blew, and we got stuck, and we had to go to the airport. We got to the airport, and we got stuck online like 45 minutes, and we get to the gate, and we were on time. Surprisingly, we were on time at the gate, and we didn't realize that they were boarding it. So we just like we were kind of like out of breath, like all over the place. So we sat down, and we ended up realizing that we missed our flight. We were there ready to board, and we missed our flight. So we went. So we it was Friday. It was literally Arab Shabbos. So we were freaking out. So we went to the counter to speak to the flight, and they're like, "There's no flight. There's no flight." And me, Zevi, and Moyo started singing for them, and they let us on the next flight for free.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that the first time you got a free flight?
No.
I should come your friend. You get free flights and I can travel anywhere.
Huda, I'm looking for a manager. I'm looking for a manager. Let's talk. Let's talk, Huda.
Yeah.
My neighbor,
Yeah.
you know me better than anyone else. You're a perfect manager.
Yeah. Do you have any funny stories that happened to you by a show or a wedding?
I think one time I did a whole song with my microphone off, and I had no idea. It's not so funny. More like a horror story, but yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I was at the wedding.
What?
I think I was at the wedding when
No
my
way.
you sing by a what Yossi Hech.
Yeah, when was that? Yes, I do. Yes, I did sing.
And the microphone didn't work.
Right, right, right. Yeah, those are the worst. But it was my fault. It was my fault 'cause I didn't turn it on.
That was funny. You started to sing, and no one heard you.
No, that was yeah. I don't like bringing that up. It's a hard,
Why? Singers have funny stories.
yes, we do. Indeed, we do. Some of them not to us, but funny to other people.
Yeah. Last question. What words of inspiration do you have for the world?
If you have a dream, if you ever have a dream that you fully believe in and you don't think that other people will believe in, just silence them yourself. Believe in God, that God will take you to wherever you need to be, and just keep working hard. Ignore all the outside noise, ignore all the negative, and say and always yourself. Just say the true who you are. Never let anyone take that away from you. Um, find that inner love within yourself and exploit that, and become one with yourself, and just fully just believe in yourself and go after your dream. That's my inspiration. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Last question.
Oh, the second last question, that's illegal. But it's okay. I'll let it go. I'll let it go.
You came out with a song with your brothers.
Yes, I did.
Was that the first time or there was more?
That was the first time, actually. You know where we wrote that the year before in our sukkah, and you were actually there in our sukkah.
I was there.
Yes, you came over from your sukkah to
Yeah.
our sukkah, and we sang that song over and over again. And the next year we put it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this year we didn't have any music because we didn't have the famous ELI DACS in the singing.
Yeah, I missed you guys. I missed you guys over that.
Yeah.
I'm
No
sorry.
one no one came over, no one told you to sing.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, thank you for letting me interview you. Have
that's
a
a fun time, Yehuda. I've always wanted to do this with you. I'm so happy we finally made it happen.
yeah, me too. Have a great day and we
Yeah,
will speak
we'll
next
see.
time.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yehuda, you're the best. Keep up your podcast. It's awesome.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, Yehuda.
Bye.